Hey guys, what is up? Today we are down to day number 7 of February Heart Week. So tomorrow will be the last video, and that will be a very soft Valentine's Day makeup look, like for your date. And pretty soon after that you will be seeing this makeup look if you're interested in seeing it. So let's go ahead and get on into the video. Today I wanted to talk about what my relationship deal breakers are. I just felt like this would be a really good video to share with you guys since it's very like love related, and this would be a good one. So I'm just gonna share with you guys 10 of my relationship deal breakers, and it's not always about the cheating or like this and that. Like there could be little things that are like big time relationship deal breakers for you. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, the first one would be that my family has to like you. Like, it's very important. Family to me is number one. Family has to like you. It's just a big thing. Like, you have to be nice to them, you have to respect them, they have to respect you as well. Like, it goes both ways, and I think that's just very important. It shows a lot of how a guy is going to be. It just shows the true character of your guy, your boyfriend, whatever. It just says a lot about a person. So that is like a big deal breaker for me. Next one, if they are controlling. Like, it's kind of hard because, I mean, of course somebody's gonna be controlling to a point, but it can't be like over controlling to where you cannot leave your house when you do not ask permission, you know? But I mean, it's also nice to let your loved one know, like, hey, I'm running to the store, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm going here, you know? But they don't have to know your every move. It just, especially if they're just your boyfriend. Like, husband's a whole different level. I'm not gonna talk about that because I do not have a husband. I had one. I don't have that anymore. I don't have that problem anymore. Just kidding. And it's nice to know, like, hey, I'm doing this today or I'm doing that tomorrow. You know, like, just kind of give communication. That is what it all comes down to in the end. But yeah, so that's like another deal breaker for me. Another one, sneakiness. I hate when guys are sneaky. Like, I am too good at this. Like, I have been through so much where I know when someone's trying to play me. Like, I can easily tell. I can tell by the way they talk. Like, I am a good reader of this type of stuff. Like, I can easily catch on. Like, he's lying, he's lying, he's not lying. I just know. And I have like an internal, I don't know, something inside me tells me like, bish, watch out, because he's lying. Don't believe anything he says. Like, I just know. Like, for some reason I hate it. I kind of hate having this power. Just kidding. I hate, you know, why can't I just like not know he's cheating on me, and then I would just stay with one person for the rest of my life. But as soon as like I can sense something, I'm like, get out of my life, and I don't want nothing to do with you. And that is why I'm single on Valentine's Day. And yeah, like, just nothing can get past me. Nothing. And I'm not even, nothing can get past me. Like, nothing. I can kind of almost read minds. You don't want to be my bae. You don't. Okay, the next deal breaker for me would be someone who drags their ex. Like, someone who talks down about their ex. And like I said, whether it's marriage or just a relationship, the way you talk about somebody else that was in your life, like at one point in time this person meant something to you. You exchanged I love you with this person. You called this person babe. Like, you did things together. You met each other's family. Like, how do you have the audacity to sit there and drag them and talk about them and say this person did this, and like, just you, that right away, like, come on. If they're dragging your ex, what if you are their ex, you know, next? What if you're their ex next? You're gonna be, that just like confused the hell out of me right now. What if you're their ex next? But you know, they're gonna drag you as well. So like, you don't want that negativity. Like, it's just stupid. It's so childish. I can't. Okay, number 5. A deal breaker is also if they're lazy. And I'm not saying about like they worked, like, even if they worked like 5 hours that day and they came home and laid on the couch all day, that's like different, you know. But like, I'm just saying straight up lazy. Like, this person does not even lend a helping hand. Like, doesn't even ask you if you need help. If this person just does absolutely nothing with their lives, they have no direction. Like, they don't know what they want to do in life. They're not going anywhere. Like, to me, somebody else's energy like really gets to me. So I like to be alone because I can think clearly. And I just don't like to be weighed down by other people. Like, it really weighs on me. Like, if, say I have a boyfriend and he sits with me on the couch and he decides to sit there for 5 hours, I guarantee you, like 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna sit there with him for 5 hours. Like, I'll just I'll just beat myself up over the situation and I won't be happy, and just don't like the laziness. 6 is if they're rude to friends and family, like if they just talk a certain way to their friends and family that just irks you, and like if they just, yeah, just if they're rude to people in general, I don't tolerate it. Like there's no reason to be rude to anybody. If they're being rude to you, then I guess like I see a point. But I have had boyfriends that they're just like straight up rude to other people, and it kills me. Like I wasn't raised like that, so don't do that. Don't do it in front of me. Don't do it at all, because it makes you look disgusting and stupid and you look dumb. And just don't be rude to other people. Like be nice to everybody. I live by that. Like be nice to everybody you come in contact with, because you have no damn idea what the hell those people are going through, what battles they have been given to fight, and shit, you don't know anybody, so don't be rude. Number 7, also stability. Like I said, you don't have to be rich, you don't have to have a lot of money to be stable, you know, but like you have to know that you eat 3 times a day. Like there is, say for one instance, there was this one boyfriend that I had, and like right off the bat, guys, like a week into the relationship, and he was like, can you give me a ride here? Can you give me a ride there? Can you give me a ride here? Like, hey, can you come pick me up? Or I want to see you, but can you come pick me up? Or I want to take you out to eat, but can you pick me up? You know? Or let's go out of town, but can you take us? You know, like a girl does not like to drive, so this was going nowhere. I knew right away. I was like, And then on top of it, this person would be at work and would give me a phone call or something and be like, oh, I'm so hungry, like I forgot lunch. How do you forget lunch? How do you forget lunch? Like I get it, people do forget lunch. Like Velma, calm down. People forget lunch, but I'm saying this was every single day, guys. Like, oh, I just didn't bring lunch. Like, no, you are a grown-ass person. You know that you are gonna be working for 8 hours, you know? So you make sure you have a lunch, or I would make sure you had a lunch, but you're not my responsibility, you know? Like, it wasn't at that level yet. Like week 1, like hell no, like I'm sorry, but if you're my man, hell yeah, I'm gonna make sure you eat, and I'm gonna keep that belly full, and you know, it's just a whole different story. But I'm saying, like when you are meeting somebody new, like that's not a good way to start off a relationship. And it was just like if I had another child, you know, I was like, I'm not ready for this. Like I can't even, I'm taking care of my own kid, like let alone I'm not gonna be taking care of you. Like I just can't do all of this. So I was like, bye, girl, bye. Yeah, just be somewhat stable. Like, no, I don't have to always hear that you're hungry, that you need a ride. Like, oh my God. And I get it, like, hold up. I realized I was sounding like a complete asshole at this point, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Give me, like, I would love to get the chance to just be able to surprise my own boyfriend with lunch and like take him out to eat like randomly, whereas it wasn't just being asked from day one. You know what I mean? Like hopefully you guys understand that I'm not trying to be an asshole. Okay, thanks, bye. I'm not saying don't give your boyfriend a ride. Like I wouldn't mind giving them a ride. It's just different. You kind of get what I'm saying. Number 8, this kind of goes along with the last one, being needy. Like that's kind of the same thing. This person was constantly also like, what are you doing? Like, I need this, I need that. Like, oh my God, like what? Like how am I supposed to be attracted to that? Like I'm not like, I don't have all my shit together. Like yeah, I pay my bills, and I mean like I have to, you know, I have to live life, but like if I'm doing it, you should be doing it too, and I shouldn't have to worry about anybody else. Like it's different when you start living together, or you're like in a more committed relationship and you can do 50-50, you know, and that works perfect and you guys can take turns, whatever. But that's like a whole, I'm talking about like new relationship status, like trying to get to know somebody. How am I gonna get to know you if you can't even take care of your damn self? Like, I can't. Don't be needy. Just don't need me that much. But then again, I'm kind of needy as well. Okay, number 9. A big deal breaker is if he has no friends, because if he has no friends, he's going to constantly need you to be his friend. He's gonna constantly come to you. You're gonna like, a girl has hobbies, a girl has goals, you know, and you kind of want to just keep your life separate. Like you want to keep on with your goals and not have to worry about like, hey, if I go here with my girls, like where is he gonna be? And he's gonna be mad that he's at home, or maybe not, he'll be at home playing games, he'll be good. But no, he needs to have friends. He needs to have like a social life on the side. And also good and bad friends. Like, I'm not saying go drink with your buddies, you know, but if you want to, like, do you, you know, you do you, I'll do me, and it'll be gravy, it'll be good. The last one, a deal breaker, is if guys are like hyper masculine, you know, like, do you know what that means? I'm talking like about a person that like really holds off on like sharing their feelings. Like they try to show no emotion, like no type of feminine emotions, you know, like they don't cry, they don't, you know, like a guy needs to cry. Like that is amazing to me. You know, they love you when they cry, and not always, because I've ran into some issues where they just crying, but they're just crying because they got caught. But yeah, like when they're crying, I don't know, to me it shows like that they have a soul inside their soul, you know, a soul. They have a soul and they have a heart, and I just hate it when they're all like, you know, like, no, I do not show emotion. I don't know if when they were growing up, like, you know, they tell boys not to cry, like boys don't cry. Yes, boys need to cry too. So that's pretty much my deal breakers. That's 10 of them, I'm pretty sure, that I mentioned. So yeah, I just thought this would be like a fun video. Let me know what your guys' deal breakers are in the bottom. I would love to read them. Like, that would be a good time. Just leave them in the comments down below. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and consider subscribing and click the subscribe button that's over here, I believe. But yeah, so if you want to follow me along on other social media, I do post every single Wednesday and Sunday here on YouTube. But if you want more, I don't know why you would, but if you want more, follow me on Snapchat at Velma I XO. Also Instagram, Velma Lee with 3 E's. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed February Heart Week. Tomorrow is the end. It is coming to an end. So sad. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.